Hello everybody and welcome back to another Bionicle builds. As I said in the last one, I would be revamping GoldenShadowKnight completely. And with that being said, let's just crack right on with it, shall we? Let's!
all the girls wind up on the dance floor.
Wow, what a build! Holy moly! Also took up most of my camera's recording time. Holy cow. Got like an hour left in the camera and I have like a maximum of 4. I don't think it was an actual 3-hour recording though. I'll have to double check though. But wow, that was, whew! That was quite the build. That was a fun build though. It was very nice being able to just grab off to the side here all of my really useful parts and then just all the big stuff just over there. Nice and very easy. I had some hiccups with the armoring on his armor. It just kind of fell off at one point and I had to swap out the little hand pieces. Anyway, so I'll go over him bit by bit. I'll start with his weapon since it's separate from him. So, the lore for this character, I'm going to spoil it right now. He's dead. The original GoldenShadowKnight, the one with the yellow eyes, you know, because I changed his eye color from yellow to green here. The original one died. He was an assassin that got assassinated. How funny is that? Anyway, so he was the last humanoid left alive for my figures. One of the last ones. Chaos is the last one. Everyone else is a robot basically, and now GoldenShadowKnight is, because GoldenShadowKnight had made a AI to run his amalgamation factory. I have a mock called Amalgamation. He was in the box, and GoldenShadowKnight built Amalgamation and a respawn station. So every time Amalgamation dies, he gets resummoned infinitely. Don't ask how that works, it just does. And yeah, so basically what the robot did is he made himself a body that looks like he tried to make it look as much like him as possible, but he didn't want to outright copy his creator. So he only has the one weapon, just the sword, no gun. Yet. I don't actually know how I'm going to make the black one. Hello. Black Visorak into a gun again, or into a gun, because this time the gold one is the sword, because gold sword. This was on his back. Now this was significant because his ability was to crank up his power based on the dial on the gear here. So 5 being the weakest and then Skull being really powerful. I'm gonna zoom in. Oh, that's out. Hope you don't mind. There we go. So yeah, and that's why I wanted to put it in. I was trying to do a different armor piece, and then I went, wait, and I just connected that. That way this can flex, because it's connected by 2 axle joints, or 2 pin joints with a pin and an axle, and it's a funky connection. We'll call it a funky connection, sure. I'll probably end up improving it later, just to make it less that. But that requires some good amount of force to do that, so I don't expect to be separating his gun or his sword by accident anytime soon. And the way you attach it, just take his arm off here, is you just take this off, take this pin out, put it in the bottom of his hand, take his hand off because it doesn't fit, put his hand in the side and tuck it there just so it's like that. Put this onto here like so, and then just there and there, right there and there. Snap, crackle, pop, there you go. And then he's got a sword arm. He doesn't store it in canon. What he does is he will actually just form it out of thin air. His arm would work like a Transformer's if he was animated, like animated. It would just form, like his hand would go back into his arm, his this would turn around and this whole thing would just friggin' come out of nowhere. That's how it would work if it was an animated weapon. Anyway, let's talk about these arms. Get that in frame. Oh boy, these arms. I don't care about that red pin being there. Yeah, these arms. Oh boy, these arms. So, first of all, I'd like to just take... I wanted to take the whole thing off, you know. I would like to give my... well, I got this lower arm design from Wombat Combat Pictures to start with, and yeah, and I really liked it and I wanted to use it, and this was like a perfect place to do that. I just of course added the Borak. This wasn't on the original, the Borak guy. I added that, and I obviously added the weapon on the side. And then this upper arm, which is I haven't seen this design anywhere. So as far as I'm gonna say, I came up with this. At least I came up with this on the spot. Yeah, I was gonna put a Borak guy on it, but then I went, would that look weird? I'd have to make this pin right here way longer, or this pin longer. I'm just like, I'll think about it. If I change it, it'll be in the how-to, which is of course the next episode, because I did a full revamp. So, you got that, and I'll just show you how it's attached here. I think I showed it during the thing, but I'll show it again. So yeah, it's just two of those, and the red peg, and the very useful piece. Quoted from Wombat Combat Pictures. Yeah. I knew I wanted the sideways handpiece because that is the best way to attach when you're dealing with this, and especially since I found two of these, I wanted to use them on the arm or the leg. The leg couldn't use it, but the arm definitely could, so I decided to put them both on the same spot, and it worked somehow. I had to fiddle with it for a while to get it to work correctly. I was trying to just use the axle. That did not work, but once I found out I could just do this, bliss! So much better. So yeah, that's working really, really well. So yeah, if, like I said, when I do the how-to, if the only thing that'll change on this whole build probably is the probably the top spot or the second spot here being longer with Borak eyes on them. It also creates this like almost machine look to his arm. Like you can't really tell, but that, to me, that looks like a robot's arm. How thin it is right here, and then just this elbow that goes nowhere. That looks very robotic to me. So that was kind of the goal. Let's talk about them legs. Damn legs. So the upper leg build is very standard. Everyone knows how to do this. You just very easy custom leg. You could just use a you could just use a Hero Factory or a CCBS like shell piece or whatever, and just like put friction adders on it, which is what I had. But this looks way, way, way nicer. Trying to make sure I attach this without. Dang it! It's bending on me. Might put robot claws right there later. Yeah, everyone knows how to build these, so I'll leave one leg assembled. I will leave the foot till later. Then we have the lower leg, which I fumbled with for a while. So the idea for this part of the leg with this design came from a random video I saw on YouTube, like not 10 minutes before doing this. And I've already forgotten the name of them, and it was like a 4-year-old video or more. So I would shout him out, except that's like the only thing that's the same. The rest is my own design. And the way I've attached it's my own, so... The idea, there's probably execution mine. We'll just say that, sure, why not? Unless someone's done it already before me, but I can't prove that. So yeah, that was silver, now it's green. Just cause. I think it's good to have that light green all over the place because it signifies that he's a robot. He's not human anymore, he's a robot. He's got the green inside the eye of the Visorak, the green inside his feet, the green inside his legs. There's no green in his arms. That's, I think I've got 2. Oh no, that's right. I dropped one of the green ones and it's hiding somewhere under where I'm working. Oh no, I gotta find that? Oh, that's not gonna be fun. I may change some colors. Come how to if I put Borak eyes on his arms. One moment. Sorry about that. We're preparing for camping and whatnot, so yeah. Can't really do anything about what just occurred. Yeah, this is by all definitions a loose piece, but it's not gonna come out or anything. It's basically secure. There are 6 of these in his legs, and that used all but one of them from my stuff. Yeah. I wanted to use more in the torso, but I ran out and I was like, darn it. Sorry again. Anyway, that's the lower leg. Now we have the foot. So if you saw, I was using this foot for a while. I scrapped that. That looked horrible. I made them look too short, or it just didn't look. It didn't look like a foot. And I made this silver in the front on purpose because it makes him look like having silver on a black and gold mock makes it look more robot-y to me. I was really lucky to have 2 silver Borak teeth and then all the silver Borak eyes. That was really good. Yeah, these can technically move, so you can have them standing like that or something. I don't know, but it's to lay flat. The white one in the back, I don't have more silver ones, so that's gonna remain white for now until I get some more silver ones. A Sharpie thing in the bottom, doesn't matter, it just happens to be Sharpie. Yeah, so I really like this foot. It's very strange. I've never seen anybody use this piece for a foot before, at least not on a normal sized figure. Yeah, that's the legs. Very, very interesting. They do look kind of strange when they're just like this. Other way. When they're just like this, they do look kind of strange, but when they're all connected together, it looks right. Anyway, waist, because he's got a waist and a torso, so waist piece. Yeah, I completely copied this from Wombat Combat pictures, and this is Flandre's, the Scarlet Devil's waist, 100% completely copied. The only thing that's not copied is the 2 Lego pieces that were supposed to be right here and here, and the little flower. That's it. Really like the waist design, wanted to use it, used it. I did have a different version for a bit, and then I found that piece in my bin, and I was like, perfect, there we go. That breaks up the black a little bit, which makes it look a bit better. Yeah, that's his waist. Thanks, Wombat Combat, you're a real hero here. Head. Yeah, that was my own head design. I pulled the mask off. This is my own head design. I've had this for years. At least 2, maybe 3 even. I've had it for a while. Yeah. I was sick and tired of his mask falling off of his stupid gray head and when I changed to the Hero Factory torso piece, I need a different connection point. You know, because the gray head is ball. This needed to be a hand, so... And I just left my custom head in there. Because, you know, yay, custom heads. I'm throwing things everywhere. Weep! Alright, torso. It's a block. There's not much else to say about that. Gold armor on the front, silver on the back, makes him look real body. There's a whole lot of technique going on in here. Sorry, once again. I picked a horrible time to do this, but oh well. I need a robot claw. That is breaking it. Okay. That did not work. Lesson learned, that does not go into that. Unfortunately, because that would have been, like, ideal. Might be able to do something with that. I'll probably end up fixing this back piece in the how-to, because right now it's only attached here, but I could probably very easily put like a lightsaber rod through right there into something, so I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, this thing is complicated and weird, and doing a how-to on this torso is gonna be a mess because I don't even know where like to start. I took this thing apart like 3 times just to put it back together because, you know, I built it from the front backwards, and this thing is like, it's ridiculously compact, and the way it's put together is also ridiculous. Yeah, but I had to build it this way because I knew I needed his head to be able to look down this time, because before his head was stuck at that angle. That's not much more, but that is just enough slant to know he is looking down. Plus, if I really push it, I can get his mask to stretch. But that makes it pop off a little, so yeah, that's... And the other reason was because of the arms. Where'd the other one go? There it is. I knew I wanted his arms to be like that, be the way they are, so I needed his shoulders to go upwards to give a more shoulder look to it. And then of course I had to build everything around the waist, so I had to throw an arm piece or a hand piece in there. I went with arm piece, it worked. It shouldn't have worked. It worked. I've made body pieces out of arms before though, so I mean, haven't I shown you Chaos's legs? You could probably make an entire torso or 2 out of each of his legs. But yeah, that is GoldenShadowKnight revamped. Yay. He is now officially dead in my universe, replaced with his AI. You can't see him anymore. I will fix that. Oh, that's in. There we go. And pull a little bit. There we go. You still can't really see that. No, other way. There we go. Just spin him around. You still see that? Oh, nope. I move camera and tripod simultaneously. There we go. Alright. That's gonna do it for this Bionicle builds. I hope you've enjoyed. This is probably one of the longest episodes, I think, because I don't know how long this recording was, and good lord. It was fun. It was a lot of fun doing this, and yeah, I definitely like his new look. It's gonna stick for a while. Yeah, I will see you all in the next video. Peace